Hi everyone, welcome to the special Healing Circle rune reading for the new year 2024. So before I start, I want to wish you all a happy and blessed new year. And what I'm going to do is, I have my runes here. This is the circle. And what I will do is that I will throw the runes on the circles, and every rune that will get inside the circle I will read, and the other one I will take them out. So as I was saying, this is for 2024. Also remember that it's a general reading, so some things might talk to you more or resonate more with you, and that's perfectly fine. Are you ready? Let's see what Odin have in store for us this year. Let's begin. Okay, Okay, let's see. Okay. So, as you can see, some are out. So I'm gonna take them all out. This one I'm gonna leave. The one that are face down, I'm taking out two. This one here, okay. This one here, okay. Okay, so, oh, I missed one. Okay, so that's how it's gonna do. So I'm gonna start right here at the top, and I'm gonna circle around. Now this is not for a specific month, so it can happen between January and December. So I'm gonna start with this one here, which is in Goose, which is in trust and also innocence. Okay, so as you know, in Goose, it's telling you that it's the end of a cycle. It's a project that it's coming out. It's the end of a tunnel that when we get out, we are hit by the brightness of the light. It's also a healing for a difficult cycle. So since it was in trust and innocence, I feel that for the innocence part and trust, they go hand in hand. So it tells me that if you were someone that were trusting everyone and very easily, well, now you will kind of stop doing that. Maybe because the past year things happen to you. Maybe you get tricked, scammed, I would say also deceived by some people, or some event just might have get to you more. So I feel that you will be more careful this year. And the end of innocence, yes, if you're a kid and, for example, you're dreaming and you're not, how can I say that? You're not thinking like an adult, so you have more trust and faith, which is normal, and you're more innocent because you don't know things like an adult does. So without losing your innocence completely, maybe you will learn to use it in a better way. So yeah, basically you will be also more careful with not just people but with things too. And yeah, you've learned your lesson, so for the next year you will be ready. Okay, so the next one here is Wunjo. It's gratitude and love. No, I'm sorry, that's not Wunjo, that's Teresa's. I'm sorry because I'm trying to read with the phone in front of me. So now this runes represents like a thorn in your feet, the little grain of sand that is blocking the wheel, the little tiny thing that makes things not perfect. Also, it's the obstacle that we see, but we don't know how to move around to move forward. It will bring you to think about more thing in yourself. So gratitude and love. So it tells you that maybe it's time to be more grateful about the things that you have, the family, the friends. Now, might not be perfect. There might always be some tiny little grain of sand, but remember that not to just see these little things that are not good. Try to see the bigger picture and all the things that are working for you. Also, love can be the love relationship or friendship or family love. So yeah, also be grateful for everyone that is around you. Like I said, not everyone is perfect. Yes, there are some toxic people, but for the other one, be grateful and love them more. Okay, so this one here we have noticed. I put it here because even if it's outside the circle, there's still a bit inside of it. So notice is the rune of wisdom that tells you to think before doing anything, before rushing into something. Also, it tells you that if you don't need to put yourself in a situation, then don't. Also, remember that if you let greeds tell you how to act, you will pay the price for it. So yeah, it's in shame. So it tells me that maybe you're feeling ashamed of something, even though also maybe guilt, but you don't have to. And if you're feeling ashamed because you didn't act in a situation, well, if it's still time, maybe you can do it. If not, then let it go. And next time something happens, try to act on it. But yeah, if you don't have to, don't do it. Okay, here we have two runes. Let's start by manas. This one. They are in denial, boundaries, and did they touch the other one? No, denial and boundaries. Okay. And also I'm going to do the 2-in-1 There's third, which is in this denial and boundaries too. Okay, so let's start with manas, this one. That's represent men in the home. It's a family room, the one that we get when we are born, but also the one that we are choosing, meaning close friend, or if we are in a relationship, our partner's family becomes our. It tells you to stay independent and responsible of your choice and decision. Also remember that this family brings us happiness, but we can have some fight also. Now, third, it's the rule of going higher and strength. Strength that can be physical, spiritual, mental one. It represents being courageous in your work area. It's also a shield against bad luck. So, since these two are in denial and boundaries, well, maybe it's time that you look inside of you, or you find also the strength to tell some family member about your boundaries and tell them to respect them. And I know at first it's going to be difficult to tell them, and it's going to be difficult for them to respect your boundaries, mostly also because if they're not used to do that, well, it's going to take a little time. But this year, put your wants, your need, and your happiness before. Don't be afraid, and don't deny also that some people are toxic for you, and maybe it's time to stay away from them, whether by cutting them of your life or seeing them less, some things like that. Don't be afraid and respect your boundaries, because if you respect them, you also respect yourself, which is very, very important. Okay, so now I'm gonna do SIG, which is in honesty, serenity, and patience. Now, SIG is about inner strength, subconscious, that gives us the power to get the strength from inside of us. It's a rune of strength, success, and power. It's telling you that better things are coming. It's also spiritual awakening. So, yeah, it's time to be, oh, it's also in boundaries. Now I see it, and denial. So, yeah, to be more happy and find the strength inside of you, as I was saying with manas and third, it's time to be really honest with yourself, like I was saying, and find the strength and courage to tell your boundaries and to tell people to respect them. Also, be patient, because it's not gonna happen tomorrow. So you will have to work on it. Yes, it's gonna be hard, but at the end, it's gonna be really worth it. Not just only for you, but for them also. Now, I'm not telling you to stop helping everyone or talking to everyone, but put some limits. So for example, if one day you're busy and someone asks you to help them for something and you really can't, well, tell them with respect, of course, but tell them that you can't. If you're sick and someone is wanting something from you again, tell them that you're sick and you can't. It's gonna be worth it. But like I said, be patient. Now, here we have Adal, which is in serenity, patience, acceptance, and courage. Okay. Now this rune is the karma rune, but also our ancestors, our knowledge, everything that comes to us from our past, our culture. It also represents what we get in inheritance, whether it's money or our character also. It tells you to look inside yourself and discover your own truth. It's your strength, your knowledge that help you in this life. Now, serenity, patience, acceptance, and courage. Again, be patient with yourself and with your loved one, and accept that not everyone is perfect. You're not perfect either, but you have some qualities, so that's for sure. Patience is important, being courageous too, and maybe it's going to be a good time to work on yourself, to discover more where you're coming from and what makes you like some things that you do, who were your ancestors, or things like that. Very important to know that if we want to know where we are going, we have to know where we're coming from. Okay, so next one is going to be Uruz, which is courage and prayer. Okay, so this one is the bull, the strength, the ram that moves forward. It tells you that you're going to be going higher than you think, way past your limits. So yeah, again with the courage and prayers, so pray and ask your deities or some friends, family, your ancestors, ask all of them to find the courage to do some of the things that you want to do. Maybe some things that you put aside because you were afraid, or some things that you didn't want to do because it seems to be boring, or thing like that. Now it's the good time to do it. I would also say, if you have some medical exam to go through, now it's the time. Find the courage to get the result, and even if they're not what you expected, if they're a little bad, well, it's better to know than not knowing, because now you will have the knowledge to go and move forward and find some treatment for you if you need some. So now it's a good time to do it. Okay, here we have Fehu, which is in forgiveness, humor, anger, and surrender. Fehu brings good news, happiness, and wealth. Also, new creation, birth, harvest, and new things. Also, your soul will get higher and bigger. So, yeah, humor, because maybe now this year you will need to laugh a little more. Um, yes, it's good to be serious, but sometimes you have to um, laugh because it will give you good health, will help you with the stress. So yeah, find some things that makes you happy. After it was anger. Yeah, if you are feeling angry, try to find what makes you angry and try to do things to make it go away. So for example, if you don't like your car because it's not working well, maybe try to have some repairs on it, or maybe change your car to have a better car that will work better for you. Okay, small things like that, but that can help you. And surrender, well, maybe you're thinking or trying to make things work your way, but it's not working, which can make you angry also. So now it's time to let go and let the universe um, do what it have to do for you. It's not always good to go through the flow. Sometimes you have to go with it, not against it. Okay? So yeah, gonna do um, that's gonna do better for you if you just try to make this go away. Okay, here we have Gebo, which is in fear, hope, and wisdom. Okay, now Gebo represents a gift. When we are giving, it's a way to give a part of ourselves. Can be a gift, sharing something, or even a sacrifice. When we receive, whether it's a gift, sharing from someone else, it can also be something great. It's like they're giving a part of themselves to you. Now, fear, if you fear about something, maybe it's time to talk to your deities and give them your fear. Ask them to work with you and to make it go away. Okay? Hope and wisdom, well, they will give you the gift of hope and they will give you the wisdom to deal with your fear. Or if you need some medical help, go see someone that is going to be able to help you with that. Sometimes we think we can do it alone, but we might need some little help from them. Maybe some medicine that can help us. So it's good to go see them. And the last one, which is Kano, which is in compassion, fear, hope, and wisdom. So Kano, it's the light, understanding, and opening your mind. It's the rune of confidence and helping each other. It tells you that you will be guided in your path, but you can be the guide to someone else. Again, goes with what I was saying for Gebo, which they complete each other well, because someone might help you deal with your fear, or you might help someone dealing with their fear with your wisdom and your compassion, because you're gonna help them. Oh, and I also see innocence and trust. So yeah, there it goes. All of this together is gonna make it go better for you. But remember, it's not gonna happen like that. You will have to do some things to make things happen. So ask for the help and trust in the process. Yes, it's gonna be hard, but at the end, it will be worth it for you. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for joining me. I wish you all a happy and blessed new year. Health, wealth, and happiness to all of you and your families. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.